Hey. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hi, everybody. This is Brooke, my cousin.
Hey, guys.
She is an LA girl. She's a FITM girl. So she is all about fashion. She is my cousin in fashion. That's like the thing that we like super get along with and like really connect about.
Yeah.
The first, is it Monday?
First Monday of May.
First Monday in May is always the Met Gala.
Since 1948.
Yes, since 1948. So today we are going to go through a few Met Gala looks that we either love or just like really hate and see what connects between us and
kind of just talk about it, rate it, see if we thought the look did not do well or, you know, just like...
if it's a flop.
Yeah.
So if you've been on social media in the last week or so, because the Met Gala was supposed to be happening right now during quarantine, it's obviously not happening. So a lot of people have been posting their old Met Gala looks, that they've been posting like their recreation of past Met Gala looks. So it's really on the topic of conversation, and it's, you know, super in the spotlight.
Exactly. So we thought this would be a good video topic because why not talk about past Met Galas since we can't have a Met Gala now?
Right. The parameters were we each picked two that we loved and two that we hated, or not hated necessarily, but we thought could be better. That's a better way to put it. Didn't fit the theme. Didn't fit the theme, or we feel like, you know, didn't just quite make it. Right?
Yes.
So we'll get started.
Okay.
Basically.
I can't wait to see yours.
In no particular order.
Okay.
So we'll start with one of yours. So you picked SJP and Alexander McQueen.
Yes.
Who I ironically picked as a really... I loved this look. It's an amazing look. This plaid. The theme was...
No, it's Anglomania.
Anglomania.
Tradition of transgression in British fashion.
I mean, British fashion. Who's the top three? Alexander McQueen immediately comes up for that. So this look is just fucking fabulous. It's so good. It mixes like tradition of like English style with the tartan. She walked the carpet with Alexander. Like, how are you gonna go wrong? There's
no other way to go about it, especially with the theme. Like, what the heck?
Exactly. It's like walking the carpet with like Vivienne Westwood. Like the only other person that you could have walked down this is fucking Vivienne Westwood or fucking Stella McCartney. Those are to me, like modern English designer. It's Vivienne Westwood, Stella McCartney, Stella McCartney, and Alexander McQueen. Like those are the UK designers, like of our time at least.
True. So I do think that's even more fabulous that she walked down with him.
Fully. Yeah. I agree, 100%.
No, I just think in general, I think they just perfectly hit the theme.
Yeah.
Like,
fully. And it's just, I mean, you have to remember, what year is this? What, 04 or 5? I can't remember.
06.
06. So, like, this is before the Met Gala really took off as being, like an exhibition of fashion. You know what I mean? Like, it was before it was, like you had to go all out.
That's
right?
what yeah. Like,
and this is going all out.
This is, like, the first time I see, like, from going back to the late 1990s to the early 2000s, like, this is the first look I've actually saw that actually went directly with the theme, like... Fully.
Agreed. 100%. And so I'll go with mine. I'll go with a hate.
Okay.
Or just like that goes with that, because I was going to compare one of my looks to that because I think that it was just so awful in comparison, was this one by Lindsay fucking Lohan. And
girl,
no shade to Lindsay, because I love Lindsay.
It looks like a prom dress. It looked like what she wore to prom.
It just
doesn't go with the theme. It doesn't even go with the theme.
So this is Marquesa, who is problematic because I can't remember the relation. Oh no, it's Harvey Weinstein's ex-wife, sister-in-law. Hold on, let me look at. Yes. So Marchesa is Harvey Weinstein's wife or now ex-wife, I would assume.
I hope so.
Fashion line, and there was this big push at one point in time for Marchesa to dress celebrities because of Harvey Weinstein's impact. This is a classic case of Marchesa being on the red carpet just because of
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, exactly. The relationship and the
so it's literally just I just hate it because it doesn't
fit the
portray the theme at
all, other than the fact that she's a white bitch. Other than her being an Anglo-Saxon, a wasp, Yeah. So,
but in general, the dress,
it's okay. I don't think it's bad necessarily. It just doesn't.
You just wear it to an award show, not the Met Gala with the British theme.
Right. It doesn't make sense. It just really doesn't make sense. Yeah. Oh, Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
Carrying his dreads.
Carrying the dreads. So what do you think about this?
So this was the Machina.
Yeah, the Comma de
no, this was the CDG. Mm-hmm. This is the CDG year. What year was it?
2017.
17. And this, it's hard because, the look is great. It's either a CGG or who was the other designer again? Kubo. Anyway, the point is that there were specific designers for this year that were being highlighted. So this was the whole red carpet is based around these two designers' body of work. So it's hard because their body of work is, between the two is unlimited.
I feel like
they're different. They're different for sure. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, when you think about the Met Gala, you have to think that traditionally you have a pool of designers that you have to choose from. Whereas these, you could obviously vary it if you want, but the theme is two designers, so you have their bodies of work to consider. I really like this look. I think that it's an interesting menswear look on the red carpet.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is your fave of yours or not.
No, I think his look is great. I just was wondering what your thought was about him holding his own dreads.
I think it's interesting as as an artist, as an artistic person.
Because I look at it as he was trying to make a statement of, oh, this is my accessory.
Right. Well, it's part of his person and his his body and his. A piece of him being a part of this look. So I get it, and I think it's interesting. And I like that this menswear look isn't just a tux or isn't just a suit. It's doing.
You can't even tell if it's a jacket.
It's like a
trench almost.
So it's just different. It's who was it?
I love his shoes, to be honest.
Is it Frank Ocean that walked on with that Prada look? That he looked like a valet? Do you remember that look? He was meant to look like a valet, very plain. So it's kind of almost precursing, Jaden precursed kind of this look that's very casual for the Met Gala, which I personally appreciate as someone that really likes streetwear and everything.
Yeah, but I feel like it hit the theme perfectly.
Okay, so it's an LV. And this is pre-Virgil. This is pre-Virgil
really?
Abloh. Yeah, Virgil Abloh. 2018. So this is pre-Virgil, which is really interesting because that looks like a Virgil Abloh look to me, or it could pass as one at least. You know?
Very similar vibe.
And it has that the sleek lines and the streetwear look to me. So now that I'm thinking,
it's kind of foreshadowing.
Exactly. I was gonna say it's very much precursor to him entering the house.
I totally agree.
It makes sense to me now that I'm looking at this that Virgil would have been the choice for LV.
Totally agree.
That totally makes sense. I kind of like that. So
behind backstory on the dress. I was reading into it because I thought it was more of he was trying to make a statement that he has African American hair.
Okay.
So I thought it was more of like he's making a statement of his culture, who he is as a person, that sort of vibe. But basically what I read right here, he said, oh, since I couldn't bring my sister as a date, I just brought her my old hair.
I think I remember that now, which I think is like lame. But Willow does have the song she's
like, I wear my hair.
No. Willow has a song where she goes, my dread's too thick and that's alright. So that makes sense. That kind of ties it in. I kind of like that now that I think about it.
Well, the song is like pretty new though, right?
No, that song.
I didn't know that was her song.
It's an old
What
song.
The heck?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, it's fun, and she's really fucking good.
Yeah. What the heck?
She actually has really.
I think
a lot
I
of
like her
talent.
stuff more than him, man.
Oh, fully.
But
I can tell you that,
I do like a few of his songs though.
2015. This is 3 years before he did that run.
So that makes sense. Completely ties in together. Makes sense.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Fully. Okay, so let's move on to
yours.
my next look. This look is
2018.
2015, and the theme was China Through the Looking Glass. And the designer for the gorgeous fucking yellow gown is Guo Pei, who is a Chinese designer. So it totally fits this theme. This was like, so 2015 to me is like the first year that people really paid attention to the theme matching what people were wearing. Yeah. Like that was like kind of like the start of that. Because
do you have another look? Because I don't think I remember that theme at all.
Okay. There's a really famous SJP look where she's wearing this like headdress that has tassels coming down. The iconic SJP look.
Oh yes, I remember that. Yeah. Totally remember that now.
It's the SJP look. So this Met Gala, like I said, was like the first one that people really paid attention to them. People wearing their gowns matching the theme.
I totally agree.
There's very few people on this red carpet this year that fit the criteria. You know what I mean? Like SJP and Rihanna are like the only two to me that really
like speak the theme.
That's it. That's done. That's it. No, but like I said, not everyone was doing theme at this point. Like people going by the theme really only started in like 2016, the year after this, because you know what it is. It's because Rihanna was getting memed by getting the tail of her dress being turned into like a pizza and like eggs and stuff. Remember that?
Yes.
So that's when people started to really take it seriously of like, I should stick to like what this is. This is the first time that a Chinese designer really got a really like big focus on anything on a red carpet.
Was very
there's so few Chinese designers that get featured on the red carpet, and it's like kind of frustrating.
To be honest,
you can't even you honestly couldn't name if
yeah.
Now we can, but at this point in time, no one really knew what was happening with Chinese design. And to me, it's just like, I mean, if you know anything about Chinese culture, there's like so much of like the fabulousness and like the decadence of it all, and it fits everything about that. And like she has that like super flipped hair that's like just snatched and cool, and it like works with the neckline of the garment because it like finishes here, so it keeps her shoulders super bare. And I just think that the proportions are really nice, and it just had that. It was the first moment of drama on the red carpet when it had. Have you ever seen the red carpet where has it like going up the stairs?
Yes,
the Met Gala stairs.
It's gorgeous.
It's insane. Like,
but anything Rihanna does, smash.
Miss Fenty can't go.
Yeah,
Fenty
can't do wrong.
So this is your third look, and it is Natalie Portman at the 2004 Met Gala.
Yeah,
and I'm assuming this is a not.
This is a not.
Yeah, this is a no from.
So basically, 2004 for the Met Gala, the theme was dangerous liaisons, the focus on the fashion and its interplay with paintings and furniture.
Yes. And I have one that I like from this, actually, myself.
So basically, I don't see any combination of painting furniture, nothing.
No, I mean, to me, when you
It
think
looks like
of,
a flapper dress. In my
Right.
opinion, it looks like she came from the 20s in a flapper dress.
I can see that because it has like that drop waist
Yeah.
look and everything, and it has the highlight up at the
Exactly.
top versus the drop waist. To me, it's, I mean, there's, when I think of Dangerous Liaisons, and I think of like French, when I think of French design and culture and everything of that time period, I think of create like these really detailed prints that have, you know, like the blue and white cottage
Like
prints
the
and like
jacquard and all that.
everything.
I don't see that.
And there's none of that in here.
It's a flowy material, and in general, back in that time, that theme, when I'm thinking of that theme, I'm thinking of jacquard, I'm thinking of like heavy fabric.
Look at her toes. I was gonna say, they're like this. Those are some cliffhangers. They are ready to jump off the cliff. They're like, they're ready to go.
Please help.
And it's just, I don't know. I mean, who's the designer on this? Do you remember? But that totally is 2004 Dior.
The only thing I like of Dior are their Dior purses that are
The bags are
The
cute.
bags are cute. That's about
and
it.
vintage Dior. I mean, Dior came up with they're known for that cut of dress.
True.
Like that 50s, what is it called?
I just
That
think
cut of dress. Which I
I just
don't
think
get, but
the beading,
early 2000s Dior is just boring. I think it's what it is.
It
It's
just
boring.
looks like a free people's dress.
That's a very good comparison. It looks like a dress you
Literally
get at
looks
Free
like
People.
you got it from
They
Free People.
overcharge you because they
Yeah.
put some beading on it,
Yeah.
and they're like, "This is beading."
I beaded
so it's
this
worth-
myself, so it's $2,000.
Yeah. Nothing. Okay.
Okay, on to the next.
Yeah. On to the next.
So, what is your one that you would compare that is your favorite?
Oh
look
yeah,
from the
one
same
of
theme?
my likes. So it's this look. So this is Hamish Bowles, who is an editor at Vogue. So he's one of the people that basically coordinates the show every year,
Yeah.
you know. And he honestly is notoriously known for his Met Gala looks. They are always fucking
On point.
fabulous. Yeah, like he always fits the theme. He always does a good job. He is known for doing like over the top looks and making it.
Well, I hope so.
Sick.
If he's like in charge of
Vogue.
coordinating it.
But if you look at Anna Wintour's look
I was
from this
literally
year,
just about to say that.
it's not good.
Yeah,
It's okay. The two pieces are good separately.
but not together. I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw it. I was like, oh.
Whereas his,
Yeah, you can still see that he's wearing a suit.
all the pieces work.
But it works. Yeah, it's cohesive. It like flows together
And,
as
like,
one piece. Like you can tell it's like
it's cool because there's a bit, so there's the traditional print
yes.
from France from that period of time. Is
Yes.
from what I did from my research, it's an actual replica of an actual old like a print from the time, like
Okay,
someone like
yeah.
recreated an actual print
Exactly.
from the
So
time.
it draws
It
back
matches
to
through.
the theme.
And
Exactly.
it adds a layer of modernism with the asymmetrical line of the robe over
For the time of the year,
suit.
like 2004.
And he tied his suit together with the vest. Look at that! Look at the vest. The vest
Oh my
fucking
gosh.
ties it all
ties
together.
it in. Yeah.
It's good. Like,
Yeah.
how can you go wrong? Like, it's just for 2004. Like 2004, you have to remember this is 04.
Yeah.
Like that's good. That to me that looks like it
Trust
could have
me,
been.
that was
could've
good. I was looking at other pictures and
That could have been last year's Met Gala. Oh, is this your fourth?
yes.
This is your last.
My
look?
last one. Hate it.
I mean,
Hate it.
we kind of have to preface that neither of us really like.
She's
Miss-
whatever. But it's not I'm not even talking about her as an individual that I don't like it. It just
So,
didn't even
hold on.
it did not hit the
Hold on.
theme. The theme
So-
was camp.
So, this is a 2019 look from the Camp Met Gala.
Yes. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I love that dress in general. Like,
It's a Wang. It's an Alexander Wang.
It's an Alexander Wang, one of my favorite like designers.
Yeah,
To be
totally.
honest, like I love his
You're
stuff.
a Lency, you're a
Yeah.
Wang, you like clean lines but with a street flair
Street flair to it.
That's your thing.
Totally my vibe.
Yeah.
I could wear that. I would wear that.
It's gorge, but it's just
But
it's not
it
camp.
does not.
It's not camp
It's
at all.
not camp. It's yeah, exactly. Bottom line, it's not camp. She looks like a baby doll
It just looks like a normal red carpet look. Like it doesn't look. It's not over the top in any kind of way. It's not extra. It's not doing anything more than just being a bodycon pink dress. The only thing that's making me think that it's still a red carpet look is that the fact that it's a long gown. Like it's to me for Wang. That's the thing about Alexander Wang.
True. His stuff is very basic and black.
It's more
most of his stuff is black though, and black and white.
The furthest thing I think about Alexander Wang is like stuff that you could wear to the AMAs or like a People's Choice Award. Yeah. It's always like short cocktail-ish kind of like dresses with a sneaker or like a fun like cool shoe. For that. Yeah. So I will give it the fact that it's like this looks actually like red carpet, but it's not the Met Gala.
It's not the Met Gala. It's not the theme. It doesn't hit the theme. And I just hate when, hands down, for the most part, I feel like these designers and everyone that's about to hit the carpet know what color the carpet is going to be.
Yes, I was just going to say there was a huge controversy about this one.
I hate when you blend into the carpet.
That was a huge controversy about this gown.
When you're literally when you're in a red dress and you hit the red carpet and then there's a red background, why are you wearing a red dress? Same with like that one year for the Country Music Awards, Carrie Underwood picks a blue dress, and then the background is blue, and the floor is blue.
Yeah, and she was wearing blue.
So it's literally a floating head.
Yeah, and she really is a floating head. And I think the only camp element to this is the fact that she's wearing a thong.
Oh my goodness!
Right,
she hit it with a thong.
I'm showing my whale tail.
So basically, it's camp.
Yeah.
No.
Next, fucking next. Okay, so my next one is from the camp runway, the camp Met Gala as well.
Yes. Is this a love or a hate?
So I kind of cheated a little bit, to be honest. This is one that I have really mixed feelings about.
Okay.
So,
let's see it.
It's Cara Delevingne in Dior.
Yes. I totally remember this.
She, this is a queer woman wearing a rainbow striped everything, which is super cool and like awesome to see this LGBT like QIA plus representation on the runway. Or on the
red carpet, but it's pink.
Pink carpet. And there's parts of it that I love and there's parts of it that I hate. But then I say that, so let me get to the parts that I love. I love the dress. I think the dress is cool. I think the dress is sick.
It's very.
And I think it's campy.
On her too, and it is campy because it's not like a shape that I usually see.
It's colorful stripes, which is not super huge, and
True.
To have that many multicolored, your rainbow
stripes in general don't really look good on people.
Right. So it's not a traditional
It's not very traditional. You don't really see that. The hair is cool.
The criticism.
Is there a banana on her?
Yes. So the criticism that people have with this look are the cane, the heels, and the headpiece, for the most part.
Okay.
Like those are the things that people take the most issue with.
Okay, so what's the issue?
So they think that the cane looks cheap, the heels look cheap, which is accurate. I don't deny either of those two things. True. But if you think about camp is tacky.
It's tacky.
It's tacky. It's costume. To me,
so hands down, I think that's a great look.
Fits and it's cool. Like to me, it's interesting in the sense
because it's like costumey. Because it's like she's hitting it with the Dior dress, but then she's hitting it with the campy cane.
Yeah, exactly. One the
headpiece with the bananas.
The
on
headpiece
it
has like eyeballs and teeth and bananas and like. I mean, the bananas are there, but there's teeth. There's like fake teeth in there. There's weird shit, and to me, that's like fully camp.
I agree. I think she hit it right.
I just don't understand why people I think maybe just because it the bottom part was all rainbow stripe.
I feel like, no, maybe to me though, everything looks hands down super. The whole thing looks campy, but I'm thinking because the headpiece down to the end of the dress looks absolutely to the nines, and then waist down. Yeah. It looks like it was just last minute.
Right. I can see that. But the other thing, my thing with camp is that camp really has ties with the queer community. Yeah. Like drag queens, camp is part of drag culture. and there's drag queens that are like specifically known for how campy they are, like trying to be these big characters and like doing wacky, crazy things.
Well, yeah, it's all about acting too.
Yeah.
When you're like doing your thing.
So to me, like having these cheesy heels in and of itself is campy because
I totally agree.
It
The more you're
references
explaining it,
it references these drag queens that wear the pleasers and like do the whole thing. So to me,
it totally fits.
It really references like this like niche of queer culture that's cool.
Yeah,
I don't know.
The more we're explaining it,
I
goes.
think it's just the legs.
Yeah.
If the legs were different, I think it would have been cool. What if she did? You know what would have been cool is she did a multicolored polka dot.
I was literally thinking polka dot.
Polka dot with the stripes, because no one ever said. Everyone says don't mix polka dot with stripes. So like that would have.
She should have done that.
Yeah, and like in rainbow though, not monochrome, nothing else. It should have been. They should have been rainbow polka dot tights. That would have been really cool.
Yeah,
that would have been really cool. Okay, do you have one more?
No, that was it.
How did we go through all yours? Crazy.
Oh, I was gonna compare hers because I was like, yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. Wait, I'm done with mine too.
Anyways,
okay,
guys.
so we're drunk idiots. That's the end of the video.
That's the bottom line.
So I hope you enjoyed going on this fashion journey with us. We had a ton of fun going through all of these, and I love that we ended up with that SJP Alexander McQueen look. Anyway.
That was iconic. That will never top anything.
Anyways, it was fun hanging out with you guys today. I love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.